Oh, hi there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Cardwell's Cauldron here. It's a production of Geektopia Island. My name is William.
And I'm Kevin.
Welcome to the new year and everything. Sorry we've been late with the holidays here, but we've just been resting and getting our stuff together. Planning out for the future, pretty much, of Geektopia Island.
Mm-hmm.
And this deck that we're here for Magic the Gathering is called There Be Treasure. And basically, I've been actually requested in person a lot to make this type of deck. It took me, here and there, a couple of months to actually figure out what color combination to do. And surprisingly, it has no blue. It is good old red, white, and black. There we go. Because we need black for Revel and Riches.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and jump on in here and see what we got.
All right. Well, Revel and Riches is one of my favorite cards of the set. I mean, it's a black and 4, and it's an enchantment. When a creature an opponent controls dies, create a treasure token, and the treasure token is sack this, add 1 mana of any color. And if you have 10 or more treasures at your upkeep, you win the game.
Yep. It's just another cute ultimate other win con. And that's what we're going to try to do for you today with this deck.
We're just getting all the treasures.
All of it. The first creature we're going to go through is Ruthless Knave. He's like the star of the deck, pretty much. So pay 3, sacrifice another creature, create 2 treasures. Done. And then the best thing to note of what treasures are is they're actually artifacts. They're actually permanents on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
And then his other alternative is sacrifice 3 treasures, draw a card. So if you're able to make enough, then you can start drawing.
Yeah, no, I mean, the little draft I got to play, it was all about Revel and Riches, Ruthless Knave, and steal your dudes.
Yeah.
I got to take your dudes and throw them away.
And with treasures, it's what's better than non-green mana ramp, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty nice.
The next dude we got is a Dire Fleet Hoarder.
Yeah. He's just your basic 2-drop. 2/1, he dies, he gets you a treasure, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, he's there to give you extra treasures.
Yeah.
He blocks real early, blocks the things you need to block, and then you make a treasure.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people back in the day use that green creature, cost 2, when it dies, go get basic land. Yeah. Almost the same thing.
It's very, very, very close.
Yeah.
The next one we got is Captain Lannery Storm.
Oh, yeah.
Reporting for duty. She's a red and 2 with haste and 2/2. When she attacks, you create a treasure token, and when you sack a treasure, she gets +1/+0.
So
just good, man.
Yeah, good. In the sideboard, it'll help a little bit more. But I mean, you can do combat tracks immediately as soon as she gets down and throws out.
Dude, so good.
Yeah.
We're swinging for 2. We're making treasures.
Oh yeah.
All day. But we do have a backup plan in case you can't just win with the treasures in play.
Exactly. So, basically, like you said, we can't get Revel and Riches. That's okay. Hopefully we'll have this guy at the beginning. Reckless Fireweaver.
He is a 1/3 for 2. When an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, deal 1 damage to each opponent.
And that's what I was saying earlier. Those treasures are artifacts, and they come into play quite a bit. So, if anything, you're just pinging them to death.
Dude, I'm all for it. It's gonna be there. It's gonna take a minute, but
yeah.
I mean it's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, this deck is hopefully, I would like to say methodical, but it's probably not that strong of a deck to call it methodical. But it's not attacking, it's not doing much. It's just setting up.
Yeah, it's just setting up a lot.
And the first other artifact we have is Treasure Map. Cost 2, pay 1, scry 1. It does get a treasure. It does get a treasure counter. And if you got 3 or more landmark counters, remove it, and then transform Treasure Map. When that happens, you get 3 treasures, which is awesome. And then the flip ability, it becomes a treasure cove, so it becomes a land. And then you can sacrifice a treasure to draw a card.
Yeah. Card is bonkers and limited.
Yeah.
I really like it because it's scry 1 all day.
Yeah.
Let's set up our deck, see what we're gonna draw.
The pay 1, scry 1. You can have multiple. It's not legendary, so therefore you're getting 3 treasures out of this thing after all the scries, which is pretty nice.
I'm for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for it. Next one is one of the fun cards that I've recently rediscovered, and it is Cut to Ribbons.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your general protect yourself card.
Pretty much.
Red and 1 is the sorcery side. The cut, which is cut, deals 4 damage to target creature.
Yeah. Just straight up get rid of the dude.
And then a Ribbons is the aftermath, and 2 black X. Each opponent loses X life.
Now, this can also be another win con if you're able to ping them enough, and then all the treasures you have, just sack them to do ribbons. Just make them lose all the life.
I'm for it. I like it.
Now, I dearly wanted to put Torment of Hellfire in this deck because, I love that card. 2 black and X, and then they take 3 life or sack a non-land permanent or discard a card. But I feel like with ribbons, it should be enough.
Yeah.
To be able to get there. To make room for all the other utility cards out there.
All right. Next card we got is a Hidden Stockpile. What does that do?
Okay, this guy is cropping up a lot, which is pretty cool because I loved the card a long time ago. But first off, it has Revolt. So at the beginning of your end step, if Revolt triggers, which is anything left the battlefield under your control, it doesn't have to die or anything; it just has to leave. You get a 1/1 Servo token. It's cool. Pay 1, sacrifice a creature, scry 1. So you get more scries. You get an artifact that comes into play to hurt, and you have free dudes to sacrifice to Ruthless Knave.
That's pretty cute. I like it.
In the turn, or on your turn, you pay 3, sacrifice a Servo. You get a Servo at the end of turn. You got 2 more treasures to keep trying to redo that,
And if you have multiple Hidden Stockpiles, they will trigger each one,
exactly.
So you get multiple dudes. I played against the Hidden Stockpile deck, and they're so hard to deal with. I mean, you can swarm them pretty well, even if you need to.
Oh yeah.
And in talking about swarm, we got Servo Expedition.
It's a cute the typical cost 2, 1 white, 1 colorless, create 2 servos. Done. It helps fuel Ruthless Knave or 2 damage for Reckless Fireweaver.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody's favorite card right now. I've talked about it, and everybody wants.
Oh yeah.
Unlicensed Disintegration.
When it first came out, utterly underused, I thought.
Yeah.
Destroy target creature if you control artifact, which hopefully you will through the whole game. They lose 3 life.
Card is pretty good right now.
Oh yeah.
Because you're killing things and you're dealing damage.
And I should retract that. It's not loss of life. It does deal damage. So therefore, damage triggers.
Yeah.
That, or you can redirect it to a planeswalker.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Next up we got is Schramms Expertise.
Yeah. If you look at the other servo deck that I made, this is a very powerful card, I think, in general, too. 4 drop, make 3 servos. So that's 3 damage. That's 3 sacrifice triggers that you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to cast a 3 drop. 3 or less. So that's pretty much everything in the deck. So you don't have to worry about getting caught with a little awkward combo.
It's pretty much, everything except Revel and Riches.
So yeah, you can play a Ruthless Knave for free, or cut to ribbons, or even unlicensed integration to kill something while you pop out 3 dudes.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, what lands do we got for this deck?
The basic little combos we have. We have 4 of basically all the 2 colors that we can get. Inspiring Vantage, red-white. Dragonskull Summit, red-black. Concealed Courtyard, white-black. And then Canyon Slough, another black-red. That's the cycle land of the other ones. And then to fill it out, because we're only going to do 22 lands because we're going to get treasures.
Yeah.
We don't need that much mana or anything. So 2, 2, and 2. 2 mountains, 2 plains, 2 swamps. That can be manipulated, of course, because I haven't got to actually play the deck and test it. But with treasures, you kind of don't need that.
Yeah, you're making all kinds of mana.
Most of your split lands are mainly black, which is what you need. So you're covered either way.
Yeah. And
there's nothing double except for Servos Expertise or ribbons on cut to side, so you're safe.
Yeah, no, it seems pretty strong little mana base there.
Oh yeah.
All right, with the mana base being done, we're gonna move into the sideboard. We got Fatal Push. It's there.
Basic, like what I was saying earlier with Captain Lannery Storm. If you're fighting against an aggro deck, you immediately player, you get the treasure, sack it for Fatal Push, and Fatal Push Revolt triggers because you sack the treasure chest to do it, or the treasure. So you can clear the way for her, and she gets bigger at the same time. So it's like a cute little combo.
Yeah, it seems real hot.
Oh yeah.
Next is Lost Legacy. I've seen this card all over the place too.
As you should, because I'm surprised that it hasn't been used more often as well. Name a card that's non-artifact, unfortunately, and then go exile all copies of that card. So basically, Approach of the Second Sun, get out of here. We don't need you. We don't need any of that.
Yeah. Get rid of all of those.
Yeah.
All right, Trove of Temptation. What does this card do? I haven't seen this card.
It's a 4-drop enchantment, 3 and 1 red. It's for control mainly. So when at the attack phase, your opponent has to attack you or a planeswalker you control at all. With control, they're usually not going to have creatures. So, but at the beginning of your end step, you get a free treasure, just straight up. So you can hopefully have Fireweaver just to keep pinging them every turn until you build up for your win, or you just hopefully have them swing their big dude and you be able to kill it or whatever. But you know, or swing their big dude that they have and then swing with all your little dudes up front.
I like it.
Yeah,
that's a pretty silly little sideboard card.
Yeah, overall I don't like it at all, but I think it's good for control.
Alright, next is one of my favorite cards, Vraska's Contempt.
Yep, my favorite kill spell in Standard right now.
It's so good. 4 mana, exile target creature or planeswalker, gain 2 life,
done.
And it's an instant.
Yeah.
All day.
Gets rid of gods, gets rid of everything, it helps save your butt.
All day. Alright, we got another Revel and Riches in the board.
It'll make up for the fourth, it'll make a play set for the main board. Mainly, I don't know, really. I feel like if it's not working out for you, put a 4th one in. Done. Mainly against control, too.
Yeah, because you want as many of those as out, because so that way one of them will trigger.
Yeah.
And then we got the Fumigates.
Fumigates is just really good. You might not have many creatures, but they will. Like if you play against aggro or energy, like any energy deck out there, and you have Revel and Riches out, you play this, you get all their treasures. All of them. And then hopefully you just win by that time.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty solid sideboard for the deck. It complements it a lot on what you need.
Yeah.
And when you need it.
So hopefully you'll have some things, and like I said, you're not going to have many creatures out there with Ruthless Knave, like sacrificing them all for just treasures and all that.
And I mean, you're searching up for gold. Like
yeah.
Everybody loves searching for treasure.
Exactly.
Like I mean, it's your inner pirate just going crazy.
And who doesn't want to win by another way?
Yeah, always.
Like I always want to try
always
to
the
do
best.
It.
It's super fun to do in limited, so I can only imagine being able to actually build a deck around it.
Yes.
Because getting it in sealed was fun.
And most people will say, why not blue? I couldn't really find any good cards, really. There's the only good one, the rare counter spell swivel. I do believe that's what it's called. So basically, counter spell, you get that many treasures for the CMC.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably just throw that in here without any blue lands because of all the treasures. You can go ahead and try to do that. But besides that, I think this is the route to go. Swarm the board, protect yourself, have Ruthless Knave, win you the game, pretty much.
I like it. I think it's definitely a good, like, a locals game.
Definitely.
Like, it's just a good fun game. Fun Magic's, like a Friday Night Magic thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, more power to you if you could take it to a tournament and do good.
Right?
But I don't know.
That's where the spells kind of help you get over that little, like, beginner's hump, like Cut to Ribbons, Unlicensed Disintegration. It's going to get you there.
Yeah.
And besides that, it is just a cute little fun treasure deck.
I like it. I think it'll be really good. You should definitely look into building it.
Yeah. And especially with the new set about to come out, this is just a fun, like, hey, last weekend thing we can play with these cards before everything changes.
And I know there's a new red card that you get a treasure item for each land you control. And that card's bonkers to me. I was like, that's so many treasures.
So many treasures. But with that, that's the end of the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and comment down below. See if anything you want to check out or you have a comment about the deck. Any cards that I missed. And also the list will be above the comments as well. My name is William.
And I'm Kevin.
Thanks for another episode of Cardwell's Cauldrons. Hopefully you enjoyed your stay.
Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and keep up to date with our future content.
And please join us on our social media and check us out on Twitch.